people think about sharing the gospel, taking the gospel to tribal people, they don't necessarily think about the technology that's involved with it. They think about just teaching the gospel, but there's really a lot that goes into it. The things we've learned in the Tech Center have just really helped with that, teaching us how to be more efficient with our energy so that there's less maintenance to do and we can really devote more time to those more important things of sharing the gospel.
Ready?
The missionaries that are going out to the mission field need to be able to power their computers and things like that they use for Bible translation. And so they ask us to teach a tech course so that each of the students who come through would have a much better idea how to keep their systems balanced and functioning properly on the field. And even more than that, to give them a good idea as to what's the minimum amount of equipment that they need to take to the field to save them as much time as possible.
We train them and provide equipment for them that's solar electric. We're always trying to figure out better ways to make it simpler to understand, simpler to use, simpler to maintain, where the missionary can focus on what he's there for, spreading the gospel.
When we're working on questions, it would just depend on the missionary. Some of them are full of questions and they are ongoing, and I've had one guy that I've enjoyed working with that probably answered him about 20 emails. Yeah, one question leads to another. We want these missionaries to be able to solve their problems because we're here to help assist them get the gospel out to these tribal people, and so whatever way we can do that to help them have less problems with their everyday living, then more time they get to spend learning the language, the culture, and just getting the gospel to those people, planting churches, and that's what it's all about.
Here at the Tech Center, we make a lot of products that we send to missionaries overseas. And in order for us to accomplish that, we have volunteers come from local churches, and we have student help that come in and help us put all the stuff together, produce the products, package them up, get them sent to the missionaries overseas.
Greatest retirement job I ever had in my life, because we know that what we do out here is very important to spread the gospel in the tribes.
I knew that jungle living would be creative, although I didn't know how creative.
Probably one of the biggest things I've learned is just, for me, just having a greater confidence to be able to do some of these things on my own in the field, like being able to wire solar panels or do my own water filtration system or make my own septic system and stuff like that. Just all these cool things I never really even thought about.
They have taught us in such a way to be able to be self-sustaining in the tribe so that we can focus on the main reason why we are there, and we are there to focus on the tribal people and bringing them the gospel, and we don't have to worry about maintaining all this other equipment just to be able to live, and we will be able to focus on the tribal ministry.
Dear Tech Center team, I thank the Lord that I have been on the receiving end of your ministry, which is truly priceless. I can't imagine the impact of your absence.
Don't know what I would have done without the support you've given me down through the years. You'll have to wait until eternity to see all the fruits of your labors. There'll be Siawi brothers and sisters awaiting you in heaven because of your faithfulness. Together for His glory, Linda.